Hello and welcome, world of the interwebs. I'm the one, the only Millitello. I'm joined almost as always by good old Paige of the Utonians and Doofin of the Schmertzes. And this is the Professionally Amateur Show. How you guys doing tonight?
Pretty good.
Doof was ready today. I'm doing pretty good too.
Dude, I don't know what the hell happened with Doof. Like he's on a fucking roll. Oh, look at him. He's all like, yeah, I'm ready. He's all comfy. Oh, guy. Oh my God. So I went and saw Doof this weekend.
Yeah.
That room is a fucking mess.
I cleaned it up.
I see that. It was fucking bad.
Yeah.
I know we're ready.
Got a nice little candle going.
Holy fuck. What is happening right now?
What about behind you on the other side? That was the bad part. No, the direction you just went.
What direction?
Like the direction you just scooted back to. What about behind you? Yeah.
Oh, that's still got a little bit of shit there.
There's not a lot of stuff, Doof. At least it's like boxed up. Like it's not messy.
No.
It's just.
That is like 1,000 times better though. Like it was fucking rough. Like that pyramid of cans from the 24-hour stream 2, maybe 3 months ago was still half there.
Why? Like it's not even something that doesn't go bad. Like it's not like beer cans where like it's just gonna smell like beer and not get stinkier. Like it was like soda. Like that shit eventually goes really bad because of all the sugar.
Oh, there's nothing left in them.
No, they've just been empty the whole time.
Oh, well, I know that, but I mean, like, there's little droplets of soda in there. Like, you don't get all the soda out. You get most of it. There's still, like, a little bit that you just can't get out, you know?
It's really fucking with me that he says soda.
It's pop.
It's pop.
Oh, my God. It is soda.
This is coming from the guy who hasn't pronounced... He's had a mispronounced word almost every stream, every video, every podcast. You don't see it in the YouTube videos anymore because guess who does the clipping and editing for that?
Me?
It's him.
I leave him every time we have, like, if it's, like, me just saying something stupid and you get mad, like, I mispronounce something by your standards, I'll clip that out. But if it goes on and we talk about it, then, yeah, I'll leave it in. Like, I think the last one that I saw go up that had something funny in it was meteorologist.
Meteorologist.
That's what I said. Meteorologist.
It's
Weatherman.
Weatherman. We're just gonna call it Weatherman now. Just make it simple.
Yep. Well, I didn't want to have like 20 minutes going on. We're just gonna cut it off. Weatherman.
Okay. You're gonna see Paige is gonna have like a whole like bookshelf there behind him, and it's just gonna be thesauruses for each letter.
Well, like it doesn't help because like in Utah we already say some things kind of funny because like we drop the T's out of a lot of words. So like
you guys drop a lot of shit out of the words.
Yeah. Or we'll pluralize things that shouldn't be pluralized. Like most people would say, "How about this one?" and they'd be pointing at a chair, or like a case of soda, or sorry, a case of water. We'll just someone say. So someone like anywhere else would be like, "How about this one?" Like referring to the case. In Utah, they go, "How about these ones?" Like referring to each individual like water bottle in the case of water. And I didn't realize I did that till I left Utah. And people were like, "What the fuck is wrong with this kid?" They're like, well, "I'm just speaking English." Like it's not English.
Everybody thinking you're an ASVAB waiver.
Oh, it's bad, dude. Because people are like, is that fucking like what backwoods county did you come from? I'm like, no, I came from the biggest county here, like the one with the most people. I'm like, what the fuck? But and then like when someone says mountain or mitten, like there's no noise, which I didn't know I couldn't say before.
I mean, I don't think I have mitten. I mean, I don't put too much on the T's on that.
No, it's not even.
I think it's just because it's two T's together. They cancel each other out.
I don't think that's how that works. It's not like gnome where the G just falls off the front.
Like what? Gnome?
Yeah.
Oh, gnome?
Yeah.
GNU? God damn.
No,
It's a thing in you know anything about computers or Linux, anything like that?
Linux is a penguin.
No.
Kind of.
Yes, he
people
is.
argue
Fuck you,
if
Paige.
it's
He is a
GNU or
penguin.
GNOME, and yeah, just reminded me of that.
Oh, by the way, so Doof's got a VR set up at his place, and this awesome guy, he set it all up, realized the hand controllers were out of batteries. He went down to 3 gas stations till he finally found batteries just so I could play. And then what he got me set up on this game. What was it called?
Blade and Sorcery.
Yeah. So I got these 2 swords, right? And I'm like, oh, I'm killing it. And this one, so the first part, I killed somebody and I thought I had my sword in my hand, and I pulled my hand up and there was a body in my, like a leg in my hand, and I just started beating them. And then the other part, I went and stabbed this girl. I poked her with my sword,
Nice.
and she got stuck on it, and it didn't process in my head. So I'm trying to like back up and get away because she's like right there in my fucking face, and like whew. And then I accidentally hit the door frame too.
Like the whole ass door frame, like you were trying to like side shuffle.
I was trying to move
Yeah.
because like it shows like this it's kind of like chicken wire around you when you get close to it, and it'll show in blue and then it'll start to go red. And I'm pretty sure the controllers vibrate too, don't they, when you get close?
No, it just so you set up a boundary before you play a game of
Yeah,
like
he had to like
wall
draw
and
it with
shit.
his.
And if you get
the
close to
controller.
him, it'll show like, you know, the chicken wire he's talking about. So it's like, hey, you're getting close to the wall, dumbass. You're gonna hit something.
Oh, that's right. It blinks red.
Yeah.
It blinks red when you see it. Yeah. And I was so entrenched in the game, even though I saw that kind of hit the wall.
Oh my god.
It's such a fun game. Like I was thinking, oh yeah, I can just go like that, standing up and just reach down. No, you actually gotta like crouch down and get it. Like I'm tempted to drop the money.
Whenever you come up next, I have Skyrim VR too.
Dude, we gotta put the mods on that. The Thomas the Train one.
Oh my god. You're one of those people.
There's gotta be a mod. There's
Oh,
got to be a mod where every time a dragon shows up, it's just like Fat Albert. Hey, hey, hey.
that would be a good one. But you hit me as one of those like one of those people that like I need to mod everything beyond belief, so it's just not even the same game anymore.
I did that when I played, well, not modded, but I put in the cheat codes for that stupid shit when I played Outlaw Golf 2. Remember the big old heads?
Yeah, I remember.
And then the big breast cheat.
Yeah, I remember. I was there.
Ah, good times. Fucking great.
This is what Mike does when he's streaming.
Yeah, I was streaming. It's not like I was alone. Nobody TV. The whole world was there to see me.
I'm pretty sure at one point you got a discussion about Leisure Suit Larry.
Yes, because it's such a fucking great game. All like 7 of them. I haven't played the newest one, but the Hollywood one's not that good, actually.
They're all pretty bad.
Dude, they're all fucking amazing. Fuck you.
I
wish I
like,
could. I can't get away with streaming them, obviously, but
I wonder why. That's what I mean by they're bad.
No, like I had when we were in Japan. For some reason, they had the one where you're in Hollywood. They had that at the PX there. I'm like, oh hell yeah, I'm gonna get this. And it was such garbage. That one was garbage. But no,
Yeah.
the first one's really good. Yeah, they're just great games. I want to play the newest one. Wait, hold up. So now that I got this PC that can handle games, I can put emulators on it, right?
Yeah.
I'm about to play some fucking Pokemon Coliseum.
Okay.
I think PS2 has good emulations. PS3 is kind of. Games crash sometimes. I think Xbox 360
Mm-hmm.
is kind of like the same with PS3. They're okay, not the best.
What about
But,
PS4?
anything before that, a PS4 you're not going to emulate.
What about when the number 5 comes out?
Yeah, so emulation it's really hard because they're trying to emulate the hardware. That's
Mhm.
emulation that everything's running on, or they're running on the console and they're trying to emulate that on the computer.
Mhm.
So with the newer systems, it's kind of hard because they basically are these new computers. Or at least
Yeah.
that's my understanding of it.
Well,
So-
yeah, they're saying like the new Xbox is supposed to be like pretty fucking powerful there, like as in comparison to a computer. I mean, obviously, you can't do all the same stuff since it's set up specifically for gaming. But,
Right.
Yeah.
Because last time Xbox tried to target it towards your home theater setup, market went down real quick. They're like, just kidding, just kidding.
If they'd done like this is going to be all about gaming, but like your streams, like when you're streaming Netflix, fuck Netflix. When you're streaming Hulu or Amazon or whatever other shit, like it's going to be crystal clear because this is all about the, and it's going to look real good. So you're welcome. Like that would have gone over a lot better if they pointed that out instead of like, oh yeah, don't fuck the game. We know you're just watching TV.
What about GameCube though? That's got to be pretty easy then. I
Oh yeah,
assume,
you
right?
can emulate that.
Yeah, I'm about to play some old school Animal Crossing and like the original Spider-Man on PS1.
God,
I
remember
don't need internet. I'm about to download all this shit like tonight. Wait, is
I
this
had,
illegal or no?
Spider-Man for the PS2, and I put a lot of hours into that game.
Is it the one that was based off the movie?
Yes.
Yeah, same, but for the GameCube, man. Oh, the pizza delivery mini
Yep.
missions there. Like, no way that fucking pizza was intact doing those fucking flips and shit. And like when you roll, he does like a tuck and roll. So
Right.
just whop.
Don't worry,
gotta
they put one of those tabletops down so that way it didn't go anywhere.
I think it would have to be flooded in those little white tabletops.
Oh yeah, just all the way through it.
Dude, and then the music was like this little Italy music. Like, and it only played for those missions there. Oh my god.
Well, did you know what I found out this week? Was it a game that like actually got made and wasn't a fucking joke and people took it serious?
What?
The Sopranos video game.
That's been out for a hot minute.
I know. I didn't know that was like an actual game. Like I'd seen.
It came out on like the original Xbox.
Again, didn't realize like that was an actual game because like I don't remember like when the original Xbox came out. I didn't really play a lot of games. I was outside most of the time, just doing whatever
Outside.
kids do. But yeah, and then like people had talked about it before, like when the Sopranos got big, and I didn't think anything of it. And then like 3 days ago, someone made a video about it, and I was like, "This is fucking terrible." It was bad too. Doof's googling it right now for us. He's pulling it up. He's checking.
Yeah, when did that game come out, Doof?
Checking something else right now.
No, Pornhub. Nice.
That's right.
No, it's pretty funny actually. I know you can't see it, but
That's why he was stoked to be here.
your mustache and your ears, Mike,
Mm-hmm.
somehow have turned green. And oh, there it goes. Now it's all fixed. But I can see the background through your face.
Mike, you're being pulled into digital verse, into the Googles. It's like Tron, but with
Elon has made me part of the Googles. It's part of the super soldier serum.
Elon doesn't work for Google.
No, but he has more power than the Googles.
It's debatable.
He is, because he can send shit to space. What if
Yeah,
he sends
but
Google to space? That makes Google his bitch.
Yeah, but Google invented an entire universe by itself.
Elon was working on other shit.
Okay. You don't know Elon. I don't know why you keep saying it. It just makes my heart race with rage that you constantly say that.
Constantly say what?
That you know Elon Musk.
Well, I don't know why I would lie and say I don't, so.
I dislike when we have this conversation.
These are like my favorite conversations. Like, you wouldn't hide knowing him. Why would you want to hide knowing him?
They get me so heated. I mean, heated to a degree I cannot express.
I don't know why.
Because you're fucking lying. You don't know Elon Musk. NASA never made
lie
you
to you.
low orbit engineer or physicist. You didn't meet Elon at the fucking log, or what was it, the lumber mill.
Lumberyard.
Yeah, the lumber yard. There you go. You never explained to Elon Musk that he didn't have to, or that he shouldn't eat the yellow snow. That never happened. Never once did you have to go like, "Hey, Elon."
I didn't explain it to him. He's a smart man. I expressed to him
that he shouldn't eat the yellow snow.
Yeah, he's obviously not from this snowy area, so
I'm pretty sure you didn't tell Elon Musk that if he's so smart.
I had just met him, so how would I have known that he knew that? Use your fucking brain, Paige.
Of course.
Hey, Doof, can you look something up for me?
Yeah. How many chromosomes is Mike missing, or how many is he over?
No. That's not it. What are you looking up? You can't just look that up.
Somehow Doof got a fucking CRISPR test down for Mike. He's got all of his chromosomes laid out. Doof's math. I'm like, so that's where we went wrong on the evolutionary tree.
I took my DNA from breakfast.
Slowly we collect.
How many? Oh, dang it. I completely forgot now who it was that I was going to have you look up.
What did they do?
They're an artist.
Okay.
Oh, no, they're not an artist. Never mind. Look up how many Facebook followers Kim Kardashian has.
Oh, my God. Why do we
Probably not a lot.
She probably got a lot.
Probably not, because people don't use Facebook.
Well, everybody uses Facebook, don't they? Vin Diesel's there. Why wouldn't everybody want to be there?
Because he's there.
29 million. And Vin Diesel's got his good old something bigger. Uh-oh. Oh, by the way, just really quick. So, Cat made a... What is he doing?
Cat's in there fighting with him.
So, Cat made us breakfast once I went up there to go... Domestic assault. You guys can't see it if you're listening to the podcast, but you can see it if you're watching on YouTube. Look at that. That's a man in distress. He needs help. Call 1-800-GET-MILLI-INTERNET to support his cause today. It's all that was available at the phone network.
1-800-GET-MILLI-INTERNET.
Yeah. It's a couple extra numbers, but that gets you through the menu there. Press 1 for... What's your chance of talking to a real person? 0. Press it now.
If you'd like to donate to the Doof Freedom Fund, call 1-800.
Doof Freedom Fund.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. But no, she made us breakfast, and she made homemade waffles with blueberries and strawberries, and then made us bacon as well. Dude, I was getting ready to hate it. Those were the best, not pancakes, sorry, waffles. Those were the best fucking waffles I had ever had.
Oh yeah, you hate waffles, don't you?
I do. I don't like waffles. But these were, oh my God. Like, I was tempted to move in up there. Just go live and cuddle with
Tyler
Doof.
fucking is a dick. I'm not to listen to him, and he keeps fucking.
What the fuck is happening right now?
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
We are trying to work, Kat.
I know you don't understand what that is, being in the kitchen all the time and never seeing like the world outside of that. But it's too big for you to understand. It's a big world out there.
Yeah,
and not everything.
There's more than spatulas and forks.
Exactly. And I'll even give you credit too. Like, it's bigger than the laundry room and the kitchen.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
not
things
everything.
like cars and driving,
Scary.
and taxes,
Exactly.
and
Well,
listening and having rational decisions and not killing
Discussion.
husbands.
But you don't know how to do taxes either.
No, I don't pay those.
I paid those in the 60s.
So I might get in trouble for saying this, But there's 1 year I didn't pay taxes because I forgot. Well, I paid them. I forgot to file them. I would have got positive, so I think that's why the IRS isn't working with me. But I kind of want to be like, hey, can I go get my money? And I'm kind of worried they're gonna be like, oh, really? And then you'll see like 4 bars in front of me every podcast and stream.
How long ago was it though? Because they can only come out. I think it's 7 years is the statutory limit for them to collect.
It was 2013, I want to say.
Okay, so we just gotta wait 1 year. Hope they don't come and talk to you. Unless it's a 10-year statute. Then I mean, sorry, but like you threw it out there. That's your problem. But no,
like I said, since they owe me money, I don't think they're too concerned. So
no. So even if they owe you money back, if you don't file your taxes, they can come after you for avoiding your taxes altogether. Which
I wonder if they give me Wesley Snipes' old cell.
The whole idea that like you don't file your taxes and the government will come after you for like avoiding taxes or for tax evasion, even though they're withholding your income from you. Because fun fact, income tax is like a new thing as of like World War II. The fact that they already have that money for taxes, but you didn't file for it, and they're going to come after you for tax evasion is mind-boggling to me. Like, why the fuck, if I've already paid it and it's there, do I have to file with you if I'm going to get money back?
It's just the way so that the government, and I don't like getting political, but it's just the way that the government can keep, another way they can keep track of you and stay on top of you. Hold up. I just got a message from a guy about that TV wall mount.
Oh.
Dude, $20 on fucking Facebook Market for it. Ooh, it's still available. And the guy's last name is Bacon.
Dude, my parents were getting rid of them. There's like a pound of bacon bits. Not bacon bits, but like there's a bacon you can buy, and it's like, I think it's like bacon ends or something like that, but it's all the pieces of the bacon that aren't like perfect strips where they can make it out of it. They just cut it up, put it in a bag. And let me tell you, dude, I fried up a whole pound of fucking bacon ends at my parents' house this weekend, and I just went through it on accident. Had a waffle too.
I thought Doof was frozen until he blinked, like he didn't move for a hot minute there.
He was in that super alert fight or flight stage, or just wait for Cat to come in. He's ready to go.
Just that blank stare there. Smile, Doof. Gosh, you're having fun, aren't you? Dude, the podcast is like the easiest thing out of everything we do for you.
Exactly.
You say maybe a paragraph the entire hour and a half usually.
Yeah, it takes up my time.
Well, fuck me then. Okay.
All right. Well, bend and spread, buddy.
You just sit there. You do your thing. Paige.
Yes.
I'm pretty pissed off at Doof right now. That statement hurt my feelings.
But you don't have those.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I forgot.
I don't have anything to say, ever.
Well, go ahead. Say something, bud. Go ahead. Now's your chance.
What's on your mind?
I just did.
He's not wrong.
Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry that we waste your time. I feel
I'm not
like
wasting my time. I said it takes up my time.
You made it sound like it's a waste of your time, though, with your
Well, it's just
attitude.
good wordplay.
Dude, you're about to get a huge break, kinda.
Yeah, what's that huge? No internet for Mike?
Yeah, but not really, because he's got to work on 2 videos instead of 1 a week.
Yeah, I'd rather stream than work on videos.
Same. Speaking of which, I gotta get you that one tonight. So this is kind of a bummer, everybody. But unfortunately, well, there's good news and bad news. I'm moving. So the podcast goes up on Thursday, so that'd be tomorrow in the podcast on Friday. I'm moving on Friday, and the new place doesn't have internet, and I can't get coverage out there until they get enough people in that area that I'm at, like on that road, to say, oh yeah, we want your internet, and then they'll finally go out there. Otherwise, they're going to charge me like $9,000 to get fiber optic set up out there. So I'm obviously not going to have internet for a while, but we're going to try to keep as much of these things going as possible, which means I can't game online with the guys anymore because you need internet for that. But I can still record some single player games there. Go to McDonald's, steal their internet, and get it to the guys there to edit for you. And we're gonna try our best to keep the podcast going. There might not be any video for a little bit on it, but we should be able to get audio going at least. I think. What do you think, Doof? You're the technical guy.
Yeah, audio is really easy.
So I should be able to do that from the phone then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mike's gonna
All
be
right.
chatting with us from the middle of a cornfield, lost as fuck. Like, I was just wandering around chatting with everyone, and now I'm in this field.
Dude,
So how do you
it's,
plan on convincing people to get internet out there?
They're old and senile, so he's gonna lie to them about what it can do.
bingo. I'm going to tell them to get HBO and Cinemax and all that for free when they sign up. Because I just need to have them call and put in the request to have it put in. They don't need to set up actual service with the internet. So I just need them to call this internet company, of which we will not say the name just in case. I just need them to call the internet company and say, hey, I like to have put in a request to get this fiber set up on this road here. And the lady said if I get 3 or 4 more people to say they want it set up, then in the matter of like a week or 2, they can get it installed, like construction crew out there, get it all set up, and then get my internet turned on, set up. And all
You know what you could do is just go over to the house because they're still pretty old and believe that people like only have landlines and knock on the door and be like, hey, my car broke down. Do you mind if I use your phone real quick? And then call the cable company. Be like, hey, I live at this address. I want some fucking cable out here. And they're not going to know what to do. They're old. They're senile. Tell them to turn off their hearing aid.
My God.
What,
Yeah, until I'm the only person on the street that gets internet. That won't be sus at all.
like, they're going to fucking know.
They will. Like, it's not like there's an apartment there. Like,
They'll learn on Tuesday that you got internet. And by Tuesday dinner, they'll be like, who is that young man outside that we saw digging a trench? And the old man's going to yell, Martha, you're talking about your son Jimmy. He's been gone for 40 years. And they don't even have a kid because they're both sterile, but they're so senile they think they have a kid. It turns out it's just a home care nurse.
So you hear stories like this, and people wonder, like, how could Millitello and Paige live together for so long? It was all one big story. We went back and forth with improvising on. That was our life for a year.
Was what? Me just getting yelled at all the time?
No, well, yeah, but it's just one big improv of us just making up one long story, and then we finally had to stop and take a breath, and then I moved back.
Exactly.
No,
My mom still asks, like, how do you know what Mike's talking about? I was like, I don't know. He just starts talking like, oh yeah, no, definitely. Like, that's where I'm at mentally too.
no, yeah. So like a lot of my stuff, I don't think it through, but I just start a sentence and then like I'm fast enough to throw words at it and to keep in front of the train wreck that's inevitable.
Like that dog on the train track throwing the tracks down. What's the claymation dog with the sheep?
Oh, Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's one where I think that dog is like,
I'm
it's
amazed
like
I knew that.
on the train, and he's throwing down the tracks as fast as he can before the train flies off.
Yeah, that's basically it. That's how my brain works. I have a good enough filter there where most of the time I can not get in too much trouble, but I've been getting some messages from the last podcast though about how America's a free country, or so I'm told, but I haven't seen it. A lot of people didn't like that comment, but you guys want to fix that? Vote for me when I turn 35. I'll show you fucking freedom. Free them fucking titties. We're freeing the dongs. We're freeing it all.
You know what? We should run as a super mic platform, and then be a super staunch conservative platform, and we'll be VP and president, and they'll be like, so what's your plan? I'm like, he's going to say a bunch of shit, and I'm going to rein him in to the point where I'm like, it's at least tolerable for everyone else. Like, that's a genius idea.
It is.
Or
I'm just saying, like, one like crazy left, one crazy right, but we run together. Like, we'll make it like we're against each other at first, but then we'll join forces there. And I'm like, oh, we're covering all the bases there. Checks and balances. That's fucking genius. Let me tell you, let me run your country. Because I'm already coming up with great ideas and I'm too young. But you guys want to get an old geezer in there that's probably going to die in office.
I'm kind of surprised like less politicians have died in office outside of like assassination attempts, just like natural causes in office.
There's only been one, hasn't there? And didn't he die because he got pneumonia in the middle of his speech? He's only president for like a day.
Politicians in general, because they're so fucking old all the time. Especially back in the 1800s, like they'd stub their tongue and be like, "Well, I guess I died of this infection now." You know what I mean?
Like that die like a week after they're done in office.
The fact that the founding fathers didn't have like a specific provision, like in case someone dies at an early age before they can finish their term, this is exactly what needs to happen for every office. Yeah. Like they had a lot of faith that we were better than we have, and we've done surprisingly well. I guess we held up that standard.
At that, not so much other things. Man.
So if you guys want a battle between right-wing death squads and free the titty and blow heroin up your butthole all the time, don't do it. It's not good for you. No. You will never, ever be able to wipe your butthole again because it burns it all up and you lose the butthole there.
Then if it burns it all up, there won't be any poop up there, so I won't need to wipe anymore. There might not be any shit anymore. It sounds like I can get a lot more done with my day.
Like, what I'm saying is there's nothing like balloon and hold the poop in there, so it just think of wearing a diaper all the time, but not for like sexy time, like all the time for like poopy time. That's what
I'm just saying. Poopy time's like in my top 3 favorite times, right behind like, nap time and bedtime.
Exactly, but it's not poopy time when you get to like pick and choose. Like it's not a poopy time where like you can gauge the schedule. Like, hey, I've still got another 15 minutes before like I have to be at the bowl. It's like oh, what's that weird feeling? I guess poopy time just happened.
No, I'm gonna know the poopy time happened. It's like when you put a goldfish into like a big river and it just gets bigger. That's the way poopy time's gonna be.
Not even relatively. That doesn't make any sense. That analogy doesn't make any sense.
Dude, I watched Invader Zim last night. Okay, I know how the body works.
Wait, did you say I watched Invader Zim? I know how the body works.
Yeah, because he went in and harvested all the kids' organs. He had like 3 spleens.
What? Why?
I'm telling you, don't go back and watch that show, dude. That's just fucking demented.
I know. Do you remember when you were in like junior high and high school, all the weird kids loved Invader Zim, and like you saw them, you're like, I kind of see it, but I'm not sure. And then you watched like the show, and you're like, okay, now I understand why you're all like this.
No, like this, yeah. I don't understand why they liked it. It's such a weird fucking show. Yeah, like the episode I watched. So Zim's just sitting there in class, and a pigeon flies in the window, lands on his head, and the teacher's like, "Go to the nurse's office. You have a case of pigeon head." And now he's worried that they're going to find out that he doesn't have any actual organs. So now he's replacing their organs, like 1 to 3 organs from a kid with different things. So like he takes the stomach from a kid and puts a radiator inside of him. Like,
and he doesn't die.
Oh, he died. Yeah, like he's just laying there.
Right on.
But yeah, so and then Dib, who's the kid who's always trying to bust him, he's like running around and whatnot, trying to like, because he's at the end, he's the last one who hasn't had an organ harvested. So you just hear this pigeon that's still on his head throughout the entire episode. So it's like dark and scary, and he, or whatever fucking pigeons sound like. And then so at the end, he takes his lungs and replaces them with one of those little cow things that you tip upside down and moves.
Oh yeah.
So then they take Dib to some science lab to do studies and research on him and whatnot. And Zim's just like loaded up with too many organs. He's just this big fat kid, and he's still got the pigeon on his head there, and like he's got multiple tongues, so he can't like connect it, so he can't barely keep it all in his mouth and just. But this is a show that, when I looked it up, I think for ages like 2 to 13 or something. was the age demographic for this creepy ass show.
Yeah, no. There's a lot of shows that like I watch, I'm like, oh, this is a pretty funny show, and then you find out who it's marketed towards, and you're like, why the fuck are kids watching this?
Like Ren and Stimpy,
Yeah.
Rocco's Modern Life.
I've got a theory, and it's gonna make me sound like one of those very, very conspiratorial people, but I'm pretty sure like Hollywood's been grooming children for years, like through all the shows they make and everything, since like the 90s.
So that we would be the shit show that we are today.
Like specifically so they could molest children, but I think the rest of everything is a result of that. You know what I mean? Because like I get like having like an adult joke, like one or two in a kid's movie, like if parents go to like theaters or something like
Yeah.
oh, there's like something that, like the kids won't get, but at least I'm here. But like some of those shows, it was just like Ren and Stimpy had like an entire scene
The
dedicated to
entire
the fact
show.
that-
Like
Yeah.
the entire show. Same with
Well,
Rocco's Modern Life.
No, but what I'm saying is like there was one where like what was it? Oh, maybe it was Rocco that I'm thinking of. Like where they just had like a straight up like sex hotline that like
Yeah.
Rocco or whoever was working at, and like nobody would have got that, but like
Like
all
his
of
neighbor or
people-
something called.
Yeah, exactly, and like
Cow and Chicken was another one that did that a lot too.
yeah, all these like 90s right over to 2000 kind of episode like shows were like
there's,
that. You know what I mean?
there was this Fairly Odd Parents one, like Dad's like, and one day I just gave up on my hopes and dreams. When was that, Dad? How old are you again? Like something quick and subtle like that. That's fucking perfect because that's gonna fly over every kid's head. But you
Yeah.
know, there's dads across the nation laughing their ass.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like I was supposed to play basketball at Penn State. I guess you're cool too, I guess. Just pass little Timmy on the head there.
Oh.
like these parents are like trying to what is it? Like get their kids great at sports to live on their legacy of something they didn't create. And then I'm excited because it feels like that's kind of like a newer-ish thing where we haven't seen like that second wave of it. And
Oh, the kids that failed their parents that were trying to push them to like live on through them.
yeah, but I feel like since society is so fucking limp wrist about fucking everything, and be like, it's okay, Billy. You didn't catch the football today, but you can always grow up to be the world's greatest janitor if you'd like. And
Yeah, making like the most menial jobs the most important.
I mean,
because like
if you're a janitor, more props to you. I couldn't fucking do that job. Well, I could. I'd probably kill myself. But props to you for doing a job that nobody wants to do. But still, though, it's like you obviously had plans to shoot higher and shit happened. But you shouldn't be telling a kid something like that for fucking growing up. But that's the way our society is.
Yeah, well, there's a difference between like being a janitor just like at a regular like office. Like, do we like? I get that like you mop the floors and stuff, but like, why are you grabbing like my trash can? Like, I could walk that over to like the normal, like the big trash can. You know what I mean?
They do that
But, like-
at work there, where they just like grab my garbage. I'm like, I can do that. Like,
Yeah. But like there's a big difference between like just like cleaning up like regular like messes just regularly. It's kind of like, all right, I don't know why like somebody who's in their 60s is doing this right now. But then like there's some people that are like, oh, I specifically am a janitor for like this very particular like work area where they work on like hazardous materials. It's like, okay,
that's
so
different.
you have like a degree to clean things? And he's like, yeah, I have a degree specifically on like how to clean up these chemicals. It's like, okay, now I see why like it says janitor, but you're really just like, you know what I mean? There's a big difference.
You just drew the short straw on the scientist degree.
Yeah, so everyone's like, wow, have you been to college? It's like, yeah, dude, like the only reason that you're not dead every morning is because I clean up all the shit you can't put away. And it's like, I don't think that's right. It's like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna call out sick and see what happens. And just shut down a lab for like a week. Like,
What are
happened?
those doctors that deliver babies? What are they called?
I don't know.
There's a special Doof, can you look that up real quick?
I think you're thinking of midwife.
No, it's not a midwife. Like
Technically, no.
no, like it's an actual thing it's called. I can't think of it. It's an acronym, I think. like GL. I'm not even
Were you
pretending I
gonna
know
say
what the acronyms are.
OBGYN?
I'm just naming letters.
Were you going to say OBGYN?
No, I was about to say LGBLT.
That sounds like you were about to be like, man, I'm gay, but I fucking love BLTs.
Hey, dude. I'm just saying, if you're gay and you love BLTs, we're probably gonna get along a lot better.
Mike's like, I love pork, and someone's like, you love pork? He's like, on a fucking sandwich? You heathen?
Me
LGBT.
too. I'm like, I don't care if you're gay,
Oh,
but if you like
you were right.
BLT, what is it?
OBGYN. That's the doctor.
OBGYN. Thank you. I knew it was some goofy fucking acronym, but no. Could you imagine being a janitor for that? I'm like, oh, in here, let's just pick up this placenta. Oh, there's some shit there.
You're gonna poke their head out like, hey, Steve, there's more afterbirth in here. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, get the fucking placenta, baby? I don't know, dude.
This afterbirth's crying still. No, that's just Jimmy in there trying to figure out where he went wrong in life. Yeah, he's got a master's degree in this.
Well, I know that, like, a lot of hospitals, like certain departments or like wings of the hospitals, like you have to have certain like certifications to like actually like just be in there, like in general.
Well, nowadays I think they're switching it to where you just need to take some classes there, like not college classes, but just like click through a quick 30-minute video.
Well, what I mean is like you're technically supposed to have like cert, like, hey, I know how to handle like toxic materials or like hazardous waste or like biohazard stuff.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, and the pay for that compared to what I used to be making, like, I mean, not at the job I have now, but like at the pizza place or something like that.
So much better.
I mean, there's some that have probably been doing it long enough. They're making better. And trust me, guys, I don't make a lot of money. I mean, I make enough to survive, but
I don't mean to brag, but I could walk into McDonald's and order literally anything off the. Sometimes I can put it in a combo, but I don't. I'd like to stay humble about these things.
every time I go to McDonald's, I don't look at the price at all. I see it after they tell me how much it's going to be. I'm like, wow, that sucks. Well, on to the next window.
Oh. The other day I went to Carl's and they're having issues with one of their like screens. Like it was just showing like a regular computer screen. It wasn't showing
That
like,
whole place is a fucking issue. It just destroys my insides.
Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr. does, yes. I'm so happy we don't have him here, but now I'm going to Burger King again, and that does the same exact thing. Carl's Jr. did it way worse. So
Yeah. Well, they tried to bring out this like prime rib cheddar burger. So it was like a beef patty, prime rib, cheddar, and I had like fried onions. And I was like, I'll give it a try. And the prime rib had no flavor, nothing else. Like it was like I was like eating just basically like grilled onions on a bun. No, dude. So I went there and I ordered what I wanted. And the dude's like, all right, your total's gonna come to like, he said something like $74.80, and I was like, excuse me. And he's like, oh wait, hold on. You only wanted one of everything. And I was like, yeah, just one of everything that I ordered. He's like, what did you order again? And this dude had like loaded me up on shit, and I was super confused. And then he's like, sorry, I was taking the order for the wrong window. And I was like, how the fuck did you manage to do that? But I guess he was pressing like
what
the wrong.
What the fuck did the other people order though? $74.
It was a minivan, so I don't know. But yeah, I was like, what the fuck? But he's pressing the wrong button for the intercom, and I was super fucking confused because like he pressed it, was like talking to me, and I ordered. And I think like halfway through, like he was getting like the other person like screaming in his ear. And he's like, fuck this lady. Like, I need to talk to this guy. Oh man, I was so scared. I was like, what happened? Like, did the economy finally collapse? Like, is inflation at a point where my Carl's Jr. meal is $74?
Just not so. That'll be $74. It's just like a large fry. And I'm paying for that college today. I'm messaging that guy about that TV stand right now. I asked him if it'll fit a 50-inch. He said absolutely. So I'm seeing if I can swing by after work tomorrow. To take a look at it.
It's just the mount. It's not the TV too, is it?
No, it's just the mount.
No.
He did a shitty job taking pictures of it, but
Well, it's probably broken. That's why.
we'll find out.
That's what I would do. If I ever put anything up on the internet for super cheap or free, it's broken.
I mean, everything looks like
there's
all
no
the
advantage.
components are here. It looks like so. I just don't know
Doesn't
why
get
the fuck he'd be selling it for $25.
Dude, I gave away a washer and dryer that both were broken.
Mhm.
And on top of it, I said, you can have them for free, but you got to get rid of this fucking couch. Guess how long it was before they were gone?
Like 10 minutes.
3 days. 3 days, and someone showed up out of the blue. Did let me know. So like a bunch of people messaged me. I was like, hey, I don't know. Like I gotta go through everyone's offers real quick. And like on the third day, while I was going through, because people are offered to pay, they're like, hey, I'll get rid of this couch, pay you $50 to take both the washer, or both the dryer and the washer. And some random lady like just showed up. She's like, you have washer and dryer? And I was like, fucking what? And she's like, you put that up for washer and dryer? And I was like, yeah, sure. She's like, I'm gonna take a look. And I was like, help yourself into my home, I guess, because she's already through the door. Like she pulled up, and I went to the front door. Like, who is this? And then like I heard like the back door knocking, and then like it cracked open, and I was like, what the fuck is happening, lady? Like she's just letting herself in, and she's like, okay, yeah, turn on the light, let me take a picture. And I was like, all right. And then the next day, all that shit was gone. And then like swept, cleaned, everything, all nice. It was good.
Oh damn, nice.
But the washer and dryer were broken. They did not operate, and someone got rid of a huge fucking. So
I mean, they might have just scrapped it, but dude, fucking Facebook Market is about to send me broke. Like, some of these guitars, dude. Like, I'm already setting it up for in the. Where I'm not even calling it living room anymore. I'm calling it the man cave. I'm gonna have a man cave. I'm so excited, but I'm just gonna have those hooks set up there and just rows of guitars there.
nice.
Oh, you gonna send me my wall hook?
Your last one.
Yeah.
Oh, I also found a mic stand, what's the word? One of those floor guitar holder things.
I don't need that. Use it for your banjo. You got no audio, Page.
Oh, sorry. I have the sound, the mic monitoring down, so when I whisper, you can't really hear too well. Yeah, I guess I'll use it for my banjo. Yeah, I meant to pull that out of the wall, and then I got kind of distracted moving shit around to help Doc move in.
Fuck it. She's a strong, independent woman. I know from when we play Uno. She'll be fine.
Have you ever talked to this woman in real life? Because she'll yell at you for helping her out, and then when you stop, she gets upset because she can't do it.
Exactly. So you might as well not even do it and just get yelled at once. Doof is so fucking bored.
Dude, interact with us. Be friends with us. Let us know how you're feeling. What is going on? What is happening?
Open up the conversation.
No, it's not even the Macaroni Mafia. It's just Paige and Millitello. Like, we need you in this.
It's Don Coyote and Don Cannoli.
But where's Doof?
Yeah, where's Don Doof?
What?
Because everyone's Don, the Doof. It's not even Don Doof. It's just the Doof.
Let's start a new segment. Doof, what's on your mind today?
I got a 3-day break in the middle of the week.
And you're complaining about us wasting your time.
And you've got 3 days.
Being an inconvenience to your time.
He said taking up my time.
Yeah.
Take up that asshole. That's what I'll do.
Hey, Mike, you ever thought about acting and being a gremlin? Like applying specifically
Did you like
for
that?
Part?
Did you like that?
Yeah, do it again.
I don't know what to say.
I'm a gremlin.
I was expecting something stupid, some long sentence or something. He's like, just say, I'm a gremlin.
You thought I was going to have some sort of esoteric or like something you're a gremlin to say? Any gremlin doesn't immediately announce they're a gremlin. I don't think they're a gremlin.
I'm a gremlin.
No, you got to do it with like the hand thing too, like you did with Doof.
What do you do? Like that?
No, you did like the quotation mark thing. It made your hands look weird.
Like that?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess.
I'm a gremlin.
You kind of did that when like you're in like the whole
Damn.
baby thing, like
I'm a baby gremlin.
like
That's
no,
why
like
my
big
beard's
baby.
just this. Like you'd be a premature gremlin. Like you'd be like you were born too early. I suggest we euthanize this one and
Okay.
give the entrails to China.
I'm not hurt on a personal level, but on an even deeper personaler level, I am hurt. And
Personaler's not a word, bud. Try again.
well, it is now because it like there's personal
Doof.
and there's personaler.
Doof,
Like,
you know what to do. You know what to do. Is personaler a word? Have fun spelling personaler, by the way. Because Google's about to break down with that stupid fucking word.
They're just gonna ask, "Are you inbred? Why do you have internet connection?"
Personaler. Did you mean the sister wives?
Oh. Dude, polygamy sounds fun because like every year you're like, oh man, wife number whatever got fat, time to upgrade, until you realize that you've got 7 fucking women that are like, yo, it's my turn, and you're like, this is 7 days of hell, and then finally I get the hot one, and now the hot one's starting to pork up because she's pregnant. Yeah, man. Should have stuck with the one. Half the meetings, tops to keep her in shape.
It sounds like every like redneck town where they like redneck house here where they have like a billion old ass fucking junked up cars in front of their fucking house in the fucking not even in a driveway, just on the lawn there.
Oh
That's
yeah.
Paige with his wife there. Just like beached
Whose
whales
fucking
drying
car
up
is
in
it?
the fucking sun.
Yeah. Well, no, like a lot of the polygamists out here, they'll buy like a whole ass new house for each wife.
Just so they can run away from one of them.
I'm not even joking. Like, they'll buy like a whole new ass house, and like that wife and her like part of the family lives there, and then the dude doesn't have like one single house. He just rotates houses. So like if you lived on a cul-de-sac, you'd literally be doing circles, just fucking the same chicks over and over again. Like walk outside. So like, you know how like most people walk out in the neighborhood like, hey, Mr. Page, how are you doing today? Like that's what the kids are doing. All the kids they were like, hi Dad, how was mom last night? Like that's fucking weird. It's and like some of them don't even have pinkies. Like they just have the 3 fingers like aliens, which is the weirdest shit of all. And like their skin's not pasty white. It's just this like it's not like pale. It like is this weird.
Paige, you live in Utah. You might want to watch what you say.
I know I live in Utah.
Like one of the biggest states of listeners we have is Utah.
Yeah, they know about the polygamists. They're all sickly gray. They're all weird. I
thought they were the polygamists.
Not the normal people. The normal people realized way. So the Mormons came over doing polygamy, and every dude there was like, "This is fucking horrible." I thought I was gonna be banging chicks out the wazoo and not have to do anything. Turns out one of them's on the rag. They're all on the rag. And you know what happens when one of them's on the rag and they're all on the rag? You're the enemy all the time because it never syncs up like. From the 1st to the 4th, it's like one starts on the 1st and goes to the 4th, and the next one's like, oh, I'm going to start on the 3rd and go to the 8th, and then the next one's like, I'm going to start on the 6th and go to like the whatever it is. So it's a whole month of just period pissed off women, and they're all on each other's side. They're not on your side. They're on each other's side. You're the bad guy in every scenario. If you accidentally forget anything with one of however many wives, which is not hard to do because having one woman around, you're going to forget something. It just happens. It's innate. Nothing you do will ever be good enough for a single woman. Now imagine having like 7 of them around, and they all expect you to do everything all the time for all of them.
Doof, is this true? You're the only one of us with a woman, so.
Yeah, there's a reason I've been searching. I gotta find the right one. I'm smart. I know how this goes. Because Mike, you think it'd be a great system because you're like, you in the kitchen, you mow the lawn, you do whatever in the garage, or like clean the house, you in the bedroom, like you're gonna be banging. No, it's like, oh, you forgot to get me whatever flowers for our 3 3/4 anniversary, and you're like, the fucking what? Like, how am I supposed to know that date? And then all of them are bad. Like, how could you be so insensitive? Why would you think about her?
Fucking cat bitches about Tyler to me on Snapchat. That's why the streak's like 140 days.
The streak was like 10 days.
Wait, what?
Snapchat. The streaks on Snapchat.
Uh-huh. is like 10 days, and hers, oh my god.
Mine with her, and they're almost all bitching about Tyler. Mine with her is at 140 days. This is at 10. You know what's the best part though? Half of them are a half naked doof that I get. And every one of them says, same exact emotionless face. Stop taking videos of me. And then it just cuts. I'm like, oh boy.
What's cat snap? This is just, I just want to know what you mean by
Should I announce it to everybody for the podcast? Let's just say, okay, because she can get a new one if she wants, okay?
It's not how that works, but okay.
No, she can just delete that and then make a new one.
That's not really how it works.
I thought it was. I don't know. I still have her name saved as Pat. I first met her. She said her name was Kat, and I heard her wrong, and I thought her name was Pat.
Dude, that's cool. I forget so many people's names when I save them.
I have it right here. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Okay.
I'll give it to you later, Paige. Trust me, if you guys want to see Doof fucking almost naked, Cat Snapchat is the place to go. It's like a free OnlyFans.
A free OnlyFans.
But not one of those fake ones where they want you to buy shit afterwards. Once you get in there, you think it's a deal, but it's not.
Not 100% sure what we're talking about, but okay.
No, so there's some of these OnlyFans here where that's right. I know. I do the research. Don't worry, guys. I use my credit card for the research.
Mike feeds off internet models is what he's not regular porn stars, cheap internet model whores.
They feel more obtainable. But they'll have a free account and then like, oh, yippee skippy, yay, she has no morals or anything. Next thing you know, you've dropped $500 for 3 pictures.
Fucking how much for how? What?
Yeah, dude, it's fucking genius because they're making fucking so much. They're like, it's hard to be a woman. Fuck you. It's so fucking easy.
Man,
I mean, minus the
it's so hard to
childbirth
beat
part.
This game on easy mode. All I have to do is shake my ass and show my tits, and all of a sudden everything's handed. Let's start a crusade against Instagram thoughts. Or internet
crusade? A crusade?
Yeah. Our whole ass crusade. We're going to bring back the glory of the Roman Empire.
I don't think we can.
Look, with your guys' beefy bodies and me stabbing shit behind you with a big ass spear, I don't think anything can get through.
Beard shields.
Exactly. But also, like, there's a lot of mass, and you could hold onto a shield for a good minute. You could literally sit down and lean it on you, and I'm so short it'd work out.
You see that? The beard's looking pretty nice today.
Mine is.
Yours is poor, we know.
Hey. I've been working on this for a couple of weeks.
Been working on that for probably about 23 years.
This?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's okay. Your balls will drop one day, man.
I don't mean to brag, but yours might be swollen, but mine have dropped down and I slap my knees.
No, dude.
That's why I don't do cardio.
Grandfather clock.
Like your grandfather clock.
You ever wonder why I walk around all funny? My legs are all tucked in. I got to waddle instead of like actually walk. It's because I got these fat old clackers just smacking back and forth.
No, I'm the one with the meaty clackers, not you.
They're still pretty fat. They're not ginormous, but they're pretty fat.
Guys, if we hit 500,000 subscribers on YouTube, we will have a comparison picture.
It'll be balls and ass.
On a actual free OnlyFans.
Yeah, for realsies free OnlyFans. Right now, Dump Truck Daddy is only $1. If you show up, you won't see anything, but thank you for contributing.
It's such a terrible promotion.
Dude, apparently it's really, well,
we should start a Patreon actually though.
Yeah, but it's like even easier to start an OnlyFans. It takes like 3 days to make apparently.
But no, Patreon though, it feels more wholesome. Like you can get other people to like family to sign up for. and I don't have to show my body. No, I'm saying like the little startup where like we're just bullshitting. We can start recording super early there, or you can see the parts that get cut out of the YouTube videos there, or like you have first priority for what games we play, or maybe if you are signed up on Patreon for so many months, you get to be the special guest on one of our podcasts.
But alternate fact, OnlyFans is really easy to make, 1, and 2, it only takes like 3 days to like connect.
I have a real job, and if my name is associated with OnlyFans, I'm gonna be back to being Dirty Mike and the Boys.
That's why I used the fake name. I mean, that's why people use a fake name to make an OnlyFans account and like
I
get all.
can't. Everything's branded as Millitello already.
Yeah, but your OnlyFans can either be A, Dump Truck Daddy, because it might or might not exist, but 2, it could also be Dirty Mike and the Boys, and who's going to know about that?
Doof, look that up. Look up Dump Truck Daddy and see if it already is something. I apologize in advance, Doof.
No. And then after they look up Dirty Mike and the Boys and see if that's an OnlyFans, because we got to snag that quick.
This is all a terrible idea. I just say we should do a Patreon. Like,
yeah, but for like the sexy pics, like the calendar photos, we need an OnlyFans.
We could say what calendar. There you go. Patreon there. If you sign up for Patreon for 1 year, if you hit 1 year, we're gonna make a special calendar for you also.
But the other thing that I'm saying is like, do we seem like people that should be putting anything out on Patreon? Everything we talk about, immediately I go, there's a fetish for this, OnlyFans. Like
you go OnlyFans for everything. We shouldn't go OnlyFans. I'm telling
the
you.
last podcast, Doof and I talked about 1, twink fantasies, 2, scat fetish.
Doof, what'd you say?
Gay community, scat fetish. Wait, no, it was Dump Truck Daddy, OnlyFans, gay community, scat fetish.
All right, Doof, are they available or no?
So they're both open, but Dirty Mike and the Boys has kind of an account affiliated with it.
See, there we go. Can't do it. Sorry. Let's do a Patreon.
I just said they're both open.
He said the one's kind of affiliated, so sorry,
yeah,
it doesn't feel right.
It's coming up with stuff from the other guys.
Yep, exactly. So
people are gonna look up Dirty Mike and the Boys, and they're gonna want to see you and me and Doof doing dirty things because it's Dirty Mike and the Boys.
Stop! No, it makes it sound like we do it together. Stop.
Yeah. But we do stuff together. We play games. We do the podcast. We have weekly meetings. What do you mean it's not Dirty Mike and the Boys? If there's anything less Dirty Mike and the Boys...
Thank you all for stopping by the podcast today. Oh, he learned. He's been trained. He stopped.
I was going to wait for you to start going, and then when there was a part I wanted to jump in on, I would have been like, yep, I'm going to announce what I'm thinking right now.
Well, we're probably at, a little over an hour right now, I'm guessing, right?
Hour and 5.
Hour and 5? Okay, so we got a little bit of time. Actually, we got all the time in the world. We can go as long as we fucking want.
It's our podcast. It's Dirty Mike and the Boys. It's Don Cannoli, Don Coyote, and the Doof.
The Doof.
Yeah, you're going to say it at the end because it puts it's such a good word because it's soft and gentle, like Doof. It's like easy to say, but like when you put emphasis on it, it's like the Doof. And like you could really.
That sounds like the sidekick on a morning like TV talk show. Not TV, radio talk show.
This morning, the Carrot Man and the Doof. Or, this morning, Carrot Man and the Doof. No, because it ends too abruptly. Like, it's too harsh. Like, it's like you say the Doof, and it's like matter of fact.
Every Wednesday morning, Millie and the Doof.
There you go. Morning shock jock radio host.
That's Millie what I meant.
No, you said a superhero.
I did not say superhero.
Doof, play the recording.
Can't do that, buddy.
Can't do.
We need to buy like a regular like little handheld recorder so we can record the dumb shit we say.
It's all recorded. Just wait. Just wait. You'll hear it.
I can't wait that long because I want to be vindicated now. It's the internet era. I should have my answers now.
It's shit like this. I think it's a good thing I'm not going to have internet.
Because I argue with you a whole bunch?
No, we don't argue. We bicker. It's different.
It's pettier. That doesn't make
kinda
it sound
married.
better.
It's like we're married.
See, Dirty Mike and the boys.
No, stop. Oh my God. Paige, it's not
When
gonna
he
happen.
brought it full circle,
Drop it. Drop it. Dirty Mike and the Boys is not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. We're not doing OnlyFans. We're doing Patreon because we're civil adults.
So if you
Not
want to see some
just slutty
classy
women.
balls hanging around, go to our Patreon. Because apparently we're too good for OnlyFans. That's like the ugliest stripper in Miami saying, I'm not good, or like I'm too good for like a 2-bit town to go shake my ass around it. Like we're not that great. Like we're good, but we're not that great, you know?
I'm willing to guess this is the greatest podcast out of this town that I reside in, right?
I'll give you that.
It's fucking
What
right.
I'm saying is like
It's
the
probably
ugliest-
the greatest podcast in northern Michigan.
I don't know about that. There's a lot of like hippy dippy people that live up there in Michigan.
Not with a podcast, because nobody gets internet.
Every like hipster that thinks that they're worth anything has
Are hipsters still a thing? I thought they died off.
they turn into like I don't know, like they're still around, but they kind of like moved on from like the whole lumberjack look. Like they kept the facial hair and like haircut of the lumberjack, and then moved on
Yeah.
to like more like upscale designer clothes, I guess.
Just by the way, everybody, I have a beard to make up for the lack of hair on my head. Okay, I'm not a fucking hipster or anything like that.
You live in the actual woods. We just had a discussion about how you can't get fucking internet and you might get lost. In the cornfield. No one is thinking, wow, Mike lives in Detroit and he looks like he lives in the woods. What a hipster. They're going, wow, why does this caveman know English? Those are the only two. There's not an alternate. Like they're just sitting there like, man, I'm impressed that we've evolved this far that a caveman learned English.
Be safe, don't rape.
We even taught him how to stop doing Northern Michigan dating. It's impressive.
Would you
Before
say it first?
gating.
Michiganing.
Yeah. No.
What are people from
I
Michigan
heard
called,
that,
Paige?
you know how he thought dating worked? You just walk around, see a pretty girl, and smack her as hard as you can with the heaviest object. And God forbid if she dies, but you just go for gold. Drag her back to your
The
cave.
trick
your
is
lodge,
getting these
bed.
big meaty clackers over my head.
Yeah, he doesn't do it like he doesn't pull them up in front of him. He like throws them back behind him, and then it comes over like a scorpion tail, just right on the top of someone's head.
Yeah, so the way it works, well, no, not even, because I've got a bigger one. So, well, a better strategy to it. So you like start air thrusting, right? You gotta get that momentum, and then eventually comes up, and then it's just like the ball sack, like right on my face there, and I have to use the whole body, arch it, and then fling it forward, and then it shoots like with the extra momentum there of my face going into my sack, not my balls, but it sends them over top of my head there and with a crushing motion. And I need to hit something, otherwise the momentum on the back swing's just going to send me down, and that's why I have the beard, to cushion the blow in case.
Exactly. And it's real devastating too, because like when it comes down, it doesn't hit you like on the back of the head, it's the top of the head. He's going for a spinal injury, so you can't run. So even if you do wake up, like hopefully the hit he breaks at a point where like you can't feel below your hips. But also like if it breaks somewhere where it's like below your hips, then like you're gonna be stuck there hearing him boom.
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 No, you gotta get that. Boom. Boom. No, it's kind of funny though. I mean, it's not funny. It is funny, but it's not, because this is probably the only context you can get away with talking about rape, basically. And
It's not if it's Michigan dating, because it's all a bunch of fucking Neanderthals and Sam Squanches up there. Have you seen Mike? Other than the toupee, he's basically Sam Squanch.
toupee. There is no toupee. I embrace it. Doofs looks like a
I'd say
toupee
Doof
with
is
that little.
But
God.
he speaks pretty good English and knows how computers work, which are apparently just smart rocks. Which I didn't know.
Computers are just smart rocks, this man said.
Yep.
But no, it's because he's so close to Canada. He's not full. He's not fully from Michigan. He's part Canadian. Paige, what do you call people from Michigan? What's the term? What do you call people from Michigan?
Knuckleheads? I don't know. That's what I call Canadians. Knuckleheads.
No. What do you what do you call people from Michigan?
Neanderthals?
No, because Utahs are called Utahnians, right?
Michigonians? Michiganians?
No.
Michigonians?
No.
Almost Canadians?
No. No.
I don't know what.
Michiganders.
What?
Michiganders.
Oh my god. That sounds like almost a goose.
Almost.
The name for you guys as a community is basically the name for like a group of geese. Just as obnoxious and just about as stupid.
Oh shit! I think that's good. I think we're all set, boys. I think we're all good.
Well, now that we've demeaned Michigan, we've demeaned Utah, we've demeaned Canada. Is there any other countries or states you want me to go after?
No, because I'm trying to get fucking listeners, and you fucking shit up.
Dude, people love it when you make fun of where they're from, but like not in a malicious way.
So how about that Lions team?
Where are they from? Because I've never heard of them.
They're from Michigan.
Must
You guys
not be
don't even
that.
have a football team.
Us? Yeah, we got the
Yeah.
Utah Blaze. And they play inside, I guess. I don't know.
The Arena Football League, I think.
Arena football.
I don't give a fuck. I know
We might have the Lions, but at least it's an NFL team. You guys only have the Utah Jazz, and that's basketball.
Yeah, it's because professional sports are fucking lame for the most part. Hockey's the only like sport that's like, okay, I'll watch. Like it's
That's why his favorite team has to be over in Vegas.
Yep.
Not the Seattle Crackheads.
Seattle Krakens.
Oh. Well,
Hey,
before
did they decide a name for the Redskins?
Washington Football Team.
Bullshit. No, they did not.
Yeah, 100%.
What? The Redskins are called what now?
The Washington football team.
I thought that was a joke. Like I saw a whole bunch of stuff about that. Like you know how I go like in the meme, like every meme level that I'm on, I saw all of that, and I just assumed it was a meme that they were just gonna call it Washington Football Team. I did not think that was the act.
It's kind of funny. It's like football team. It's like instead of like the Lions or something like that. Like in the top of the standings, it's just football team.
Like
Well,
that's
that's
so
what it
fucking
means, like-
dumb.
Well, so like at first I heard that they were going to use that as a stand-in name, but like the fact that they're like, this is an excellent name. Our mascot's going to be a football player, is like, you fucking what, sir?
Is that what it is? Is their mascot seriously just a football player?
What the fuck else would it be? They could name the team after whatever the fuck else they picked the mascot for, but they picked football team. So the only rational thing would be a football player, right? No, because nothing makes sense anymore. We live in a clown world. Every sport is fucking gay and has been destroyed by everything political because nobody can put their head on, screw it right, and just do whatever the fuck they're paid to do. It's just mind-blowing. Football team? Like, you couldn't even think of, like, oh, let's pick a fucking tree because we're in Washington. Let's pick a thunder cloud because we're in Washington. We're going to fucking wave because we're in Washington. How about this fucking mountain because we're in Washington? Nothing makes any fucking sense. Nobody knows what's going on. So they picked football team because it's a fucking joke. Everything in this world is a fucking joke. Nobody gives a shit about anything, but everybody is over-exaggerating how much they care about anything else because they're all scared that everyone else is going to be out their shit about what they said. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't. Football
Thank
team.
you all for stopping by the podcast today. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit that like, follow, subscribe on whatever platform you're checking it out on. Make sure to check out our YouTube channel. We upload videos whenever. I don't even fucking know now that and I'm not gonna have internet. So yeah. Follow me on Twitch. That's going to be gone for a little bit here, but I'll eventually be back. But if you follow now and turn on your notifications, you'll know right when I'm back. Or if you join the Discord there where you can promote yourself as well as find out when I actually do hop on live someday in the future. Thank you so much for all the love and support, everybody. Make sure to keep an eye open for that Patreon there because I am seriously considering setting it up. As always, you guys been sexy. I've been Millitello. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.